have the Ring camera, which is at the front door, and we also have additional cameras that do 24/7 recording that are on each side of the home.
And all three of them were working?
Yes, ma'am.
And you have the footage from all three
Yes,
of them?
Your Honor.
Let's go ahead and watch the plaintiff's video.
Okay, that was when the three youths came up to the door and actually kicked the door in and actually triggered the alarm. And so what I initially heard was the alarm counting down.
Okay. And that was you screaming at the end?
Yes, that was me screaming at the end, yes. And then also those were that shows the children approaching the home from a different angle also and showing them leaving, and it was a larger group of children.
So the children we saw at the bottom were basically approaching your home and then running away from it afterwards?
That is correct.
Okay.
And again, that just shows from the front door another different angle of the children coming and approaching our door and also running away from it.
And Your Honor, those are different views of the camera.
Right.
One camera covers the driveway where another camera covers the front door.
Right. All right. So we've gone ahead and we've actually put all three of the videos together so we can see what's happening on all three videos at the same time.
Yes. And so again, that just shows them approaching from the different angles that are all put together, approaching. And that also shows them in action, kicking the door in and then running away.
Ms. Curry, do you recognize those three children?
Yes.
Okay. Were those three children at your house that day?
Yes.
So the reason that the alarm went off, I take it, is because the door actually opened, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. So something happened to force the door open when they approached the door.
Yes,
at the same time that we heard that noise.
Yes,
is that correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
All right, I understand at first you thought they might have thrown a football at the door.
Yes.
Why did you think that at first?
I thought that because the children typically play with doors, and so I did hear a noise at the door, and I assumed that that was a football. However, the officer that came over noticed that there was a footprint. So after I reviewed the Ring footage, that was confirmed that I actually had kicked in the door. It was not a football. It was actually somebody kicking the door.
All right. So, one second. Ms. Curry, after watching that video, do you doubt that one of those children kicked the door?
I do.
Why?
Only because when Mr. Warwick first came to my house, he came to my house with a football. He just heard a loud thump, and he said the kids had threw the football at his door, and he followed them back to my house.
But you saw the video, right? The kids clearly came up to the door. Sound happened, and they ran really fast.
I didn't hear the sound.
Mr. Archie, you were carrying a football when you went to her house. Why?
Yeah, one of the things that my wife didn't realize, there was a football in the yard, and we just assumed they were playing. Then when I went up there, yes, that's what I did say, but we didn't look at any footage or videos. And after we looked at the videos, then my wife actually accompanied up there and showed the officers, look, we got videos. So even if that was our initial statement, we didn't know that until we looked at the video, and then the video showed us something different.
After this happened, you called the police. Tell me why.
Well, we wanted to get it on record because we noticed once we start putting things in record, getting the police estimates and stuff like that, then if we have to take it to court, then we have another set of eyes that can look at it and give us a professional opinion.
So, Ms. Curry, why don't you tell me who showed up at your door first? You're having a party, right?
A party.
On this particular day.
Mr. Archie showed up first with the football, whatever, and left. Probably like an hour later, he came back with the police. Probably like 2-3 minutes after that, she pulled up in her own car behind them. But he just came back, I don't know why, but she came back with like a little footage on the phone, very hostile. He told her to get back in the car. So that was it. She got back in her car and went back home. The officer continued talking to us and told me and my friend that we need to go see the damages, which we did. We got in his car and went to see the damages. He spoke to us. She didn't come out, never. And he told us that he was upstairs when the football hit. Like, it wasn't never a kick in the door at that time.